Well, this morning we're learning more about the first ever approved pill to treat postpartum depression, and the popular weight loss drug Wegovy could also benefit some patients' hearts. Joining us to talk about today's health headlines, our WWL TV correspondent, Dr. Hebert. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's start with this postpartum pill. This is a game changer because so many women suffer from this.
Absolutely. And when I saw that they said, 500,000 women suffer from this a year, I think that's totally underestimated. I think almost everybody that has a baby suffers from a little bit of this. However, there's a new medicine out there called zuranolone. The FDA approved it. And basically what it is, it restores the brain receptors that the depression disrupts by influencing the GABA receptor. Now, you take this medicine once a day for 14 days, and it's fast acting, okay? The results of the pill can last for about 250 days. So what this, the game changer really about this is that, so many women have to deal with postpartum depression, and people are embarrassed about it. And a lot of times their OBGYN never finds out because they go in for one visit. The doctor that's gonna have to pick this up is the pediatrician. Because how many women have to go to these multiple visits to get their babies' immunizations, and that's where the screening is going to take place. So I want all the women out there, ones that have just had babies or that are going to be having babies, please remember that this is out there for you. You do not have to suffer alone, and husbands and spouses and boyfriends, and girlfriends, whomever that are out there that are with someone who just had a baby, please let them know that this is out there, because when you are having this postpartum depression, you almost can't function. It makes you not be able to really do your day-to-day tasks. So please, this is a really big thing, and I'm really happy about this finally.
Yeah, that's so interesting about the pediatricians have to catch it too.
Sure.
All right, let's talk about the weight loss drug Wegovy. It could also benefit your heart, but you have some other information too.
Yeah, it's like, the semaglutide situation, the Wegovy, all this stuff, it's changing as much as COVID changed with us. I mean, seriously. So right now, we have a new study that came out that Wegovy, now this is not a peer-reviewed study yet. It was put out by the company that actually makes Wegovy, but these patients, and looked at 17,500 patients, showed lower incidence of heart attacks, strokes, and death from heart disease, okay? The study involved the patients that had a history of heart disease, but they were all obese over the age of 45. So that's a big deal. But breaking news, I have to tell you. If you have to go to surgery soon, okay, and you are on one of these medicines, the study coming out of Massachusetts General Hospital is saying that you have possibly an increased risk of pulmonary aspiration. Okay, now just listen to me, okay? Pulmonary aspiration is what happens when, when you're supposed to get a surgery and they say don't eat for like 12 hours so your stomach can be empty, so the stomach contents can't go up into your lungs when you have the surgery, right? Well, the semaglutide actually slows down the gastric emptying so much that you may have to wait more 20 hours, 30 hours and not eat so that your stomach can be empty, right? So we don't have all the data coming out now, but we do know that it does slow this down. So if you have surgery in the next 2 to 3 weeks and you're on one of these medicines, semaglutide, please make sure that you talk to your doctor and see if you need to stop eating long before 12 hours so that you don't have that risk of that stomach contents coming up into your mouth, going into your lungs, and causing pulmonary aspiration, because that affects 2,000 to 3,000 people a year and can kill you. So,
so you got a plan for that.
You got a plan, but man, I mean, you get some good news, you get some bad news. That's the way it is.
We got some more bad news, but we only have about 25 seconds. Okay, playing football can increase your risk for Parkinson, and the higher level of football, the more the risk.
Yeah. So Boston University's group they studied CTE, the group that actually looked at all of the folks that had a lot of problems after playing football. You have an increased risk, 61% more likely to develop Parkinson's disease. I want to go into this a little bit more next week because we have more time, but if you play professional football, you play college football, it increases the risk. And the thing is, some people already have an increased risk. It doesn't mean that if you play football, you're going to get Parkinson's. Please don't think that. We got the Saints rolling right now. We're happy. Football's about to start. But just remember, their study is out there now, so we have to look at that, and when we start doing a risk-benefit analysis on your child playing football.
All right, Dr. Hebert, thank you so very much. We appreciate it.